Hello friends and fans, welcome to A Gato Getaway. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm doing a Coord with me video. This one's going to be a little bit different because I am planning this coordinate for a very specific event that I think by the time I post this video, the event will be over and have already happened, but as of filming, it is a week away, and for the first time I can actually not just enter the fashion walk, but enter the coordinate contest. So if you haven't heard of Bay Area K, they have been hosting virtual events for the past year, and I've been taking part in a lot of their events as a J Fashion indie designer, and this is the first one of their events that I have not actually participated in as a vendor. I did not take part in Purgatorio, but that was like, I think maybe in conjunction. That was more of a J Fashion On Demand event, which they are a separate group from Bay Area K. But anyway, so Ursa Major is the event that is coming up. It's Ursa Major 2. And I thought, because Ursa Major is a constellation of a bear, I really wanted to do a bear-themed Coord, and I was trying to decide, do I want to do a constellation Coord? And then I knew I have my 4-foot bear friend, which I think by the time this is posted, my More Than a Dress video will already be up, so you guys will have heard my story about Bear Friend, who actually I talk about him quite a lot because he's my favorite, and he's a good boy, and I love him. So, anyway, I knew that I had Bear Friend, and I really kind of wanted to do either a constellation-themed coordinate or something that I could incorporate Bear Friend into the outfit. And I have this Putumayo vest that I had pulled out for a different video that I'm working on and like eternally working on. Anyway, I threw it on him just to see how it would fit, and I was like, oh, Bear Friend's gonna be my OG accessory. And I'm gonna grab this. I actually, because I collect Putumayo, I have several pieces with this matching print on it. So this is a Cutso OP. I've worn this a lot in very casual styles, but not like true Lolita, and I was thinking of ways that I could work that into it and also work more pink into the outfit. And so I've just didn't even bother filming the last 2 hours of me waffling through my closet trying to decide what the main piece was. And I ended up on this solid pink AP JSK that I have used in a previous video. This was in my first budget Lolita looks Coord lookbook guy. And so I'm going to use this JSK as the base, and then we're going to just throw this over. So here I have topped the JSK with the Cutso OP. Both of them are a little wrinkled, but I think that's okay. I love how this worked out where the bow just peeks out a little bit from the top, because the collar of this OP is just full elastic. He is stretchy as all could be. I love the Putumayo OP Cutsos because they are very elastic and forgiving in their sizing. But so let's, looking at the two together, I feel like this really like complements because I'm going for a black and white. So next thing I want to think about is the accessories, which I of course have already pulled out one of my Puvathel crystal heart necklaces. This is the opal and gunmetal. I think I have 2 opal and gunmetals. This one is the, like 2, yeah, in the gunmetal. One of them has more of the white stones. But I feel like that always is a nice pop and a nice base to start with. When I try it on, I have a couple other ideas for necklaces or chokers that might work better. I think I'm going to leave my hair in the bear buns. So next, I actually have 3 different options for sacks. So these are actually a fishnet style that have lace at the top, which Putumayo always leans more punky, so I thought I would pull that out. Then if I needed more white and pink. This white is pretty bright though. I think that what I will end up going with is these Roji black and white striped socks. So they don't have any plaid socks that will work. And then I can pair this with some pink socks. And they are like a more Menhera print. I think I got them for a very specific outfit that I haven't done yet. But I think that works. They're definitely a brighter pink than the main dress though, which is one of my main concerns. So maybe when I try them on, if I try them on and I don't like these as much, I will go with the crinkly white and pink stripes. I think I'm gonna have to wait until I try on the socks before I can pick what shoes I wear, but I wanted to show you guys the leading contenders. First, I have my new Rocking Horse shoes. They have spikes on the straps, which kind of feed into the almost but not quite punk feel that plaid at just being Putumayo has. These are a contender, but I don't think they're the front runners. The front runners, which is really funny because they're also like punky Brando. Put that guy there because he's another contender. They are, I have two different, should have done this a little bit better. So there are two pairs of Demonia shoes. These are the ones that I am leaning towards the most. They are my Heart Buckle Mary Janes. I cannot remember the exact name of this style, but I love these. These are like my go-to sweet Lolita pink shoes, even though like Demonia is more of a goth brand. They're just so cool, so comfortable too for me. And I think that'll be cute, especially paired with the black and white Roji tights. But if I end up with a different pair and I again want to go more punky, I have these other Demonia shoes that are these strappy heart buckle. They have a lock on them. And I actually have like sock garter, leg garter guys that are very, very similar to this. So I think depending on how the how the socks stay up, I might opt for these. And then maybe pair them with a solid black sock or the fishnets just to be fun. And then the accessories would match more-ish because I could use the leg garter and it would just peek out from underneath the skirt. So actually, I'm like processing now. I have leg garters, sock garters that match these ones as well. So both of these, I think, are the main front runners for what I will do. If I decide that pink shoes are not the way to go, then the fourth option, which is not Lolita shoe, like anything remotely, I have these Why Are You night calls that again are a strappy guy, and I don't know why I think it's not a tartan, it's not a plaid either, but I think of this print, it's one of those two though, and I think I want to go more punky with this, especially because this is kind of a non-traditional silhouette, because it's a sack dress over a JSK, so it's like looser than the traditional Lolita cut that you would see. But I have to give my OG accessory a few more accessories if I'm going all out like this. The other idea that I have, so this is like the 4 ideas for shoes. My 4 ideas for shoes. So one of the last things, probably not the last thing, I say that now, and then there's going to be like 3 other things I'm going to mention. One of the next things I want to think about is hair. Like, what am I putting on my head? What hair accessories am I doing? What am I going to add to his head? Should I add anything to his head? Maybe I'll clip a head bow. I don't have any like tiny top hats. I don't know why I think OG and I think tiny top hat. I do have a tricorn though, with an elastic for under the head, because it's a costume boy. That's an idea. But anyway, for my head, I don't know if I want to play up a like Beauty and the Beast kind of motif, because he's a bear. But that was one idea that went through my head. I have these pink clip-on bangs that I don't use very often, but I think because I'm going to keep my hair in these little not twin tails, but like bear buns, space buns. They're braided. And I have to like play with these a little bit more so that you don't see my actual hairline. But maybe I will add my pink trim. I don't know how that works with the blue, but then like I will match him to a certain extent. I do have a brand new pink wig that came in, maybe like 2 new pink wigs that came in. So those are also an option. And then the other idea be like just a simple pearl headband. Or again, if I'm going with the Beauty and the Beast stuff, I have this crown I just got in. I'm gonna have to try it all on together. I do also have plain pink head bow that is an option that I have not pulled out. And then if I wanted to do like the crown or just go more elegant, I have lace gloves and white wrist cuffs that I can pair together. And I think that would be really cool. So yeah, let's try all of this on. So, only downside of gloves is the fact that my AC just turned on, but that's not the downside of gloves. The only downside of gloves is that, you know, you need touch sensor for a lot of things to work, so I pulled my thumb out, but this is what they look like. And like, I had this vague idea, and I thought I was gonna enjoy it, and I do enjoy it, and I added the waist bow belt just so that it wasn't a total sack garment. And I realized, I went back, took a break to have dinner and film a different fashion walk video, because apparently I did 2 today. Anyway, the whole time I've been saying black and white, and I meant to say black and pink, and I overall love it, obsessed with the gloves, really obsessed with the gloves. It's poison. I do feel like a little bit of a goth, kind of punky princess, you know, the crown, obviously. You know, nothing makes you feel strong and powerful like putting a crown on your head, which is why I own a few dozen. You know. And like, I would go to a tea party with my little OG accessory like this. You know, we could set up just out on the patio, on the veranda, have an evening to ourselves, me and my bear friend. Maybe that's what we'll do during the weekend of Ursa Major. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whatever it was, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and like my nonsense content, feel free to like this video and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a thing down in the below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!